beef? Why do you have such a problem with me?
Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The Madman. The Madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize, right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart, okay? It's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam, okay? I'm no better than you.
I'm sorry, but don't you guys find it kind of creepy that a 40-year-old man is
To me, it's
wearing
funny. He's a YouTuber. He wears a Dr. Doom mask to interview Tommy.
in all of their videos because they're afraid to show their pale white face? I don't know. That seems a little suspicious to me.
Yeah. Let me get Max in here. Oh, no, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, no. Oh, no. I should never have allowed it to happen. I'm already regretting it. No,
especially some dude just wearing a mask all the time, screaming at the camera.
Mad Max is here. Never thought I'd see you in my chat. Great costume drawing. Thanks.
Rich, long time. Please take off your shirt and show us some saggy melon.
Yeah!
And please, with some Finnegan Fox enthusiasm,
Yes!
show us on the floor. Oh, God, I see what you did there. You son. I like saggy melon.
Oh, there you go.
But like, it just
hard at work.
This
is hard at work.
You messed up
Where's
now.
your boss?
Saggy, hold on.
Go get your boss. Go get your boss.
At work.
I need your clout.
Chase it off of me, bro.
I need your clout. Oh wow.
I'm at work. You see, I'm working. I'm trying to
get
end
ready.
the night.
Get ready for the
live now while I'm trying to get my job
There's a
done.
reason for that. Get ready for the cancellation live in person.
Get ready for the cancellation. Yeah, you were about to get canceled. You already know. I'm not the one.
I already told you. I was watching your other stream. You're like, I hope someone shows up. Listen. I'm backing down. I don't have. I can't take the melons.
You don't want this. You don't want
this.
You don't.
I don't know.
You don't.
I know you're stocking shelves. Oh wow, you're
smoke. You do not want to mess with.
See, the accusations were false. Someone said you're doing a lot of texting network, and she's stalking.
Doing a lot of texting at work, damn right, because this is my job.
No,
I'm doing my job while we're talking. So
you know what
multitasking.
You know what the reality is. She was texting watching YouTube, and then she's like, "I'm going live. I better stock shelves."
Yes, Tommy Telleriso.
Telleriso. Oh my God!
All right. Restart the stream. Restart.
Nice chatting with you. I'll see you guys later.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, everyone. Someone messed up, and it wasn't Max. No, it was Max. Thanks, Aaron, Brian, George, Tony, for being here. Anthony Briggs being in the chat. What was that?
That intro over yet?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's going to get longer, so...
That's what she said.
Yeah.
What?
Yes. This intro is double length.
Yeah.
Anthony, we need to bring back MME International maybe Saturday if you're available, whatever time you could do, if you want, if you'd like, or just casually stream. Here's what's this?
Oh my God, Max! No.
Undo the mighty Campea pants, pull it out, and start urinating all over their freaking seats, and say, "This is what you get."
What?
Hey guys, John here.
Undo the mighty Campea pants, pull it out, and start urinating all over their freaking seats, and say, "This is what you get."
What is this?
Who did that? Who made that
Undo
video?
the mighty
Who
Campea
put
pants.
That's from
Oh,
that's out of.
Isaac.
Oh, did I thumbs it up?
Isaac.
All right, here you go, Isaac. There you go. Thumbs it up.
You disliked it.
Don't worry, you won't see it unless you get that plug-in.
He'll see the dashboard though.
Well, he's the main topic here. I want to, before we get to the video. Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah.
Those pictures of him, I can't.
I have these saved on my computer. Don't judge me.
Yeah. Yo, is that a mugshot? That one that says access denied?
Yeah, that's
I don't know where that came from. I
like
Googled it. I mean, this is also how I got that Grace Randolph duct tape picture. I have weird movie pundit pictures on my desktop for occasions in case I need them.
On your desktop?
Yes. I have Grace Randolph, Jeremy, the other Jeremy, Ryan Kennel. I also have Tommy Talariso on my desktop, but I haven't used him in a while. Grace. Why is Jarbo in the thumbnail? Because he's curious. You know, he's a big critic. He's a big critic of the camper. Now, what the hell is happening here? Uber access or pirate? Why does he not have to follow the rules? Anyone have some initial comments before we watch the video?
I know why.
You mean he doesn't know how to follow the rules? What the hell?
What the hell was that, Brian?
It's obvious why.
Oh Lord!
Someone showed it to him.
Do you know about this yet, Brian?
Yeah, we kind of mentioned it, Brian.
Okay. I'm sorry, and I'm not doing my job as a host. Basically, he went on. He broke embargo for the Andor.
It's a lie.
He didn't break embargo.
All right.
But someone else.
The other person. The other person did. Yeah.
Campea didn't have access to Andor. Someone else had access to Andor. And let Campea see it. Then Campea was tweeting out his thoughts.
Isn't that bullshit though?
Oh, it's bullshit.
So long.
But the way you said it was factually incorrect. That's why.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So that's
I have a suspicion who probably let him see it.
This is my guess. Well, first off, you have to believe that he just said, "I don't need my access," or he did it intentionally to be like, "Well, I don't want your access, and I don't need to follow your shitty embargoes," and that's why he's giving the fist up, like, "Screw you." You know what? You screwed up my D23, bro, Disney. I'm not going to listen to any of your stupid roles. I'm the camper. I'm the Campea.
That's what I'm saying. It's all revenge.
Johnny Camper.
Campea is 50. He's acting like he's 5 years old.
But basically, Brian, he was on a stream today, and he's like, I didn't see it. I didn't have Disney access to see it. I saw it a different way, so I don't have to follow your shitty roles. I'm the camper. I'm the Campea. So I'm not under your contract.
I mean, that as it may, it just doesn't necessarily mean you're going to get future access.
You know what it kind of reminds me of, Tony? You might remember. You remember RGT85? Yeah. Remember when he put out a review because he bought a game, but when a store broke street date, and he's like, well, that's sort of like that. Like, I'm not following the rules. I'm just going to do, so I'm not under your contract.
Yeah, but I believe, because I covered the RGT85, he actually said, he went back on it, and he said that someone gave him access to the game.
Yeah, it's something similar to that. Someone gave me access to this, even though I know when they want me to do it, and I'm just going to do my own thing. Aren't we all under the? Don't we all have? Isn't it like?
No. An embargo is a contract.
Okay.
You sign a contract basically without signing it, but you agree to terms. Like they say, hey, we're going to give you access to this thing early. You have to agree not to talk about it until XYZ. But part of that is you also have to agree you're not supposed to show it to anybody else or let anybody else use your copy of whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
So whoever showed Campea or whoever gave it to RGT.
I have a suspicion who it is, but I'm
not. I'll say people think it's Harloff, but whatever.
Yeah.
If they find out, then that person could be in very deep legal trouble. I mean, beyond just having their access revoked. Campea is free from legal ramifications and all that.
He did nothing illegal. Illegal.
Well, I mean, he could have said, "Let me see it," too, and he knows that the other person's putting their self on the risk, and he doesn't care. He's going to consider. He has so many friends that have access that he could do this all the time. I was first thinking maybe Tony Gilroy the director, the showrunner of Amazon said, come over because he has some connections. But then I'm like, no, it's probably one of his other movie pundit friends still has access, and he went over, and then he's not playing the roles. But let's watch the video just so everyone gets the context here. Is anyone mad about this, or like, I don't know? I mean, it's really not. He didn't really release a review on his YouTube channel.
I think it's vengeance. I just think it's just vengeance over Disney.
He's doing it for attention.
But I think he leaked out those Spider-Man pictures last year.
It's
so of course
revenge.
Disney's gonna be pissed at him.
Yeah,
I guess my Campea super chats are stopped.
Yeah, no more super chats from the camper, man.
Well, they stopped anyway, so.
Well, there you go.
All right, well, let's hear. This is only 2 minutes.
Some of you may then have noticed that last night on Twitter, I had mentioned that I had seen the first couple of episodes of Andor. And some people asked me, well, wait a minute, I thought the embargo lifted the next day. Here's the thing. I was not under embargo. The reason I was not under embargo is because the studio never invited me to watch it. I was not a part of any agreement because I was not part of that. Now, to back that up a little bit, I will let you guys know. My staff knows this. Rob knows this. Jonathan knows this. Ray knows. They've known this for a while. Some time ago, and I'm not going to go into the reasons why. Some time ago, I wrote to Disney and I requested that I be taken off their.
Now, do you believe that?
I do, 100%.
Why? Because he was going to pull this stunt before?
Because he has a grudge against Disney.
Because, well, no, some people think that his access was denied on certain things because of the Tobey Maguire's dick moment.
It was no.
I don't know.
It was Max. He has a grudge against Disney.
I don't know if he has I don't follow John Campea as closely.
I think it's all a grudge. I think it's a grudge.
But grudge or no grudge, I think that John Campea is smart enough to play the game correctly, and he knows that he can get access and be able to leak things early without any repercussions, like he's doing in this case.
If he's not doing it directly, so he's doing. Campea is playing 4D chess,
pretty
with
much
access. I don't need direct access. I got supplemental access, and my friends are gonna hook me up, and then I can talk about whenever I want. That's kind of still like a bullshit. It's like a movie talk noob thing that someone would do.
He's doing it.
Isn't there a mutual respect in the movie talk community? They're like, yeah, but he's still. Brian laughed at that one.
There's
mutual respect in movie talk community. Really?
We fight every night.
No. Beyond that, Max, you talk about a movie talk community, right? I always hear you mention this, like movie talk community and John Campea and Grace. Do you have like John Campea and Grace Randolph? Are you in a Twitter group or like a Discord or something?
No.
Then it's not a community. It's just a bunch of people that happen to do similar things on YouTube. Okay? These people here, this is your community. This is your movie talk community.
Okay.
John Campea is not in your community.
He gave me some super chats.
We got a lot.
Every once in a while, rich people drive by the ghetto and they throw money in the phone.
See, they talk about movie talk ghetto. MME, the movie talk ghetto. Okay, thank you, Tony. All right, let's hear what else he has to say. He did get a call too.
Media list. I simply don't need it. But some time ago, I'd written to them and asked to be taken off their media list. So anyway, fast forward to now. I was contacted yesterday and invited by someone to go and check out Andor. So I had a chance to watch Andor, and seeing as I was not a part of any embargo list, I was not invited by the studio to watch it, I was not under embargo, I decided to tweet my reactions to it, which I perfectly legit for me to do. And so today's show, we were going to talk about my first reactions to the first couple of episodes.
Oh, he was also gonna. I didn't hear that on the first listen to this, so he was gonna do a whole stream about it. Now he's not because he got a call. Okay, but it's perfectly fine for him to do it. Okay.
Of Andor. So what happened this morning was I got contacted by somebody at Disney.
I think he pulled this stunt because he's like, well, you fucked me over for D23. Suck it, Disney. I'm the camper.
That's a big thing the whole time.
That's
that's an assumption, but it's not a.
Yeah, I know. I'm speculating here.
It's not a huge leap in logic.
No. He's like, I could pull a stunt here.
And, we basically had a conversation about it. And what was basically communicated to me was that, hey, listen, I was not under embargo and they know that, but apparently a lot of people got very upset by the fact that somebody who wasn't under embargo.
Well, see, but even if you're not under embargo, you know, your friend lets you see it. Why are you going to do that? They are risky. Yeah, Tony's right. That the friend broke the rules by letting them see it.
Yeah.
So why would you talk about it like I broke the my friend broke the rules for me and I don't have to play your shitty game.
He could get his friend in trouble.
Like if I got access to if one of my friends that has access to some of these things early, I'm not going to talk about it.
I have a question.
Right?
They say they find out the friend who let him do this. And that friend loses everything. That Disney will never send him anything. His friend, would Campea be sorry? Would he apologize?
Well, Brian, what if the next season of I almost said New World Order, Star Trek,
New World, Star Trek.
Strange New
Worlds.
Yeah, W for Star Trek.
And they're like, what if the lounge, the Enosh from the lounge, got access early, and then he's like, well, I know you love this, Brian. Watch it with me. Would you go blathering on the internet and be like, oh, that was amazing? I don't have to follow your shitty rules, Paramount. I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing.
Max, there's a movie that we had that very access to.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, but you got it legally though.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
what if you didn't
honestly, though, think about it though. Who was the one that hooked it up? Enosh. So it's like,
yeah, but if you weren't supposed to be in that, if you didn't get an invite and then they let you see it anyway, and then you start blathering all about it, and start spoiling the thing, and like, I don't have to follow you, Warner Brothers. It's kind of juvenile. I'm sorry. I still like Campea. Hey, Campea, the super chat function's open. Remember? No, I'm just kidding.
I mean, it's just common courtesy, dude.
Yeah.
Even Matt Wilkins is here. John Campea asked himself out once, but was too important to start dating at the time. This guy's full of himself, Max. Okay. I think it's just a temper tantrum after I think it's an extension of the D23.
But he's 50 years old. Why are we having temper tantrums? We're not 5 anymore.
Well, we're you.
He streams from his jacuzzis. Like he can.
Ooh, yeah.
Like for goodness sakes, he needs to just let it go. Go in your jacuzzi. Go to Disneyland.
I don't think so.
Hey! You're not cool until you're fucking John Campea ranting in a hot tub. Cool, all right?
Well, yeah. Here's the thing. We all got to kind of take a step back, right? This is his job, and if someone fucks with my job, I don't care if it's Disney or the guy down the street, right? I'm gonna be pissed. As far as Campea is concerned, Disney fucked with his shit, right? They messed with it.
It's his own doing, though.
The leaks. No one can. When someone wrongs you, you don't care if it's your fault, right? You just lash out.
I know.
So that's all he's doing. He's lashing out. But Disney told him, they called him up and they said, hey, all your buddies are pissed at you because if you go around talking about Andor, they're gonna fucking shun you. You're gonna be blacklisted from your friends, basically, because we're gonna end up pulling back access from anybody who has any connection to John Campea. We're just gonna revoke across the board.
That goes hard off.
Why would they give him access to like a D23 next time if he does stuff like this consistently? This isn't the first time,
I mean, that's the game. If you're going to be a leaker, then you got to.
He said he wasn't into that shit years ago. He's become.
I remember this guy says he doesn't spoil.
I mean, ultimately.
He became the thing that he was trying to destroy.
Yeah, he became what he hated.
There is a movie Madness T-shirt, Matt Wilkins. I got to make another one.
Tony is right. He became a sellout. He became the things what he hated.
Yeah. Hold on. Here's this one's coming soon. And
you're stealing Brian's likeness for a shirt.
Yeah, he says he wants
Brian,
to cut. I don't know.
The men are cut from here like this.
The Brian movie man this shirt, yeah. And then maybe this one.
Right, you can't let Max take him.
I don't know if you could actually put that on the shirt, Max.
I don't know either. I'll try to figure it out.
No, I'm just saying because you're wearing logos from other shirts. So you put that on a shirt.
It's pretty small, but let me see. Oh yeah, it's crumpled, so I don't know. There's a mic in
I
front
mean,
of
the lamp is like blocking it.
I'll put Amico Forever right there.
Amico Forever.
Amico
release, all right. Here we go.
Got to put out their reactions before everybody else did, which it was completely legitimate for me to do that.
Completely legitimate. All right. That's all I had for the main topic. It's making the rounds. Thank you, Rhea. Yeah, Rhea designed the shirt. We're supposed to also watch Rings of Power later. I have some other movie topics here, but that was the main topic. Anyone else want to say anything about that? Aaron, George,
I'm making a video on it tomorrow.
I already saw the thumbnail that you're planning. It's funny.
George Brian kind of heard my rant on my stream earlier about this, like why Campea's doing this. So he has one big grudge against Disney. That's it.
Yeah. It's just big YouTubers making a big spectacle.
Yeah.
Here's what I'm seeing. Him and Grace Randolph were like the founders of like Movie Talk Online, and they have just lost it this year.
Old media. Oh,
it's just because they say stuff that you disagree with.
Well, they're being more hyperbolic and crazy lately. That's the way of the internet.
Because you disagree with them. If they were being hyperbolic and crazy for something you were down for, they'd be like, "Oh my God! Grace is so right."
He said what I want to hear. He said it was really good.
Hey, Enosh, what's up?
What was his actual quote? That's what we should look. Let me get to John Campea on Twitter. I don't think he blocked me yet.
I don't think he blocked me.
He didn't block me.
All right, hold on a second. John Campea.
If Campea was towing the line,
he didn't delete it, did it? Did he? Oh, hold on.
I'm not sure if he did delete it. Probably not.
Maybe it was Weird Al, because he was also talking about seeing Weird Al. Weird Al showed him.
Oh yeah,
he did delete him.
No, she doesn't. She probably has me on a dartboard and throws darts.
Yeah. Campea did delete the tweets about Andor.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Well, here's what I think you guys are missing.
It'd be poetic justice if Grace put a clown nose on you and then threw darts at you.
Yeah. You know what you're missing, right? What angle you're missing, Max? Come on, you got to step back again. Step back. Put yourselves in John Campea's shoes. This is the opening salvo in his war with Disney. He said, "Hey, look what I can do, Disney. I don't need you. Give me back my access, or this will continue.
Give me something, maybe. But he's also promoting the product. He said it was the best thing. Wasn't a huge fan, but I think it was Weird Al.
Well, there it is. He's shilling at the same time. He's like, look, I'll still shill for you, Disney, but you got to give me access.
Yeah.
Or else I'm going to go around you.
But what do you think? It was Harloff or Weird Al?
I don't think it was Weird Al, Max. I think you just want to talk about Weird Al because you like him.
All right. Is it a coincidence? I don't have to. I have Weird Al now.
So can he retire, Campea? He says I can retire now.
Do you think Weird Al was watching Andor the other day? No. Too much conspiracy.
Does he know Andor exists?
Hey, I'm Jade. Him and Ann seem happy. I'm happy for them.
Jade, he's very successful with Collider and AMC. Like without them, those they went downhill. I'll give him that.
Maybe he's different off screen.
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's get to the.
Maybe he's hung like a moose.
What?
He's Canadian like a moose. Yeah, that's what they say in Canada, right? Yeah. This is a very important moment for all you Snyderverse fans that have been wanting a sign that Ray Fisher is back.
Oh my God.
Hamada is gone.
What are you talking about?
HBO Max.
They just ordered a new placard for Hamada.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I also have a Super Scooper. We have to update on. I got an update from Super Scooper. I don't even have to pay
back,
I
baby.
don't even have to pay Super Scooper. I just get updates on Twitter. You
Super
just have to
Scooper's the
follow. All you have to do is follow Super Scooper.
My faith in scoops and scoopers have gone away because of D23, except for Super Scooper.
Matt Wilkins says Max's next shirt is going to be "I'm hung like a mouse."
Moose. Oh wow, Jade says a jelly bean.
Oh man,
Held like a jelly bean. Wow, Jade, that's brutal. Mikey, but no, here we go. This is the editor in chief writing this. HBO Max adds Avatar Ray Fisher Cyborg. Now this is just the turkey. I'm sorry, this is just the turkey. This doesn't mean it. It's it's his version of Cyborg.
Yeah, and then there's the animated version.
Yeah, it's the animated version back too.
This is the apology. This is Hamada's apology.
Well, what else did they add? Is the question.
Looks like they added a lot.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like the article makes it sound like it's just like they just added Cyborg. So then that would be something like if they went out of their way to just add Cyborg, I'd be like, yeah, that's a big deal, right?
Oh, YouTuber Scooper Soul added. Interesting to see all Zack Snyder's Justice League to be included in the HBO Max experience.
Oh, here's the bias,
but no Pattinson. Come on,
the bias is showing.
No Pattinson, really?
Wow.
Oh, that's crazy. I feel Snyder fan now.
Who's getting a sequel again? Snyder
Well,
or Batman?
Now quoting Snyder fans. I feel
Who's getting their own spin-off show? The Penguin or the Snyder stuff?
Consider the Zack Snyder's Justice League cast.
Anybody in chat answer that?
So
they also put this. They also put Teen Titans Cyborg there.
Well, here's a question because I'm not on the DC lore like you guys, but is Ray Fisher in the Justice League?
Yes.
Yeah, he's above.
Okay, so then why is he calling this the Snyderverse?
Because they're idiots.
Version, right? Justice League. There's two versions of the movie. They're both he's in both versions of the movie. So how do you know this is a Snyder? Does it say Snyderverse version of Cyborg, or is it just a picture of Ray Fisher's face?
Just a picture of Ray Fisher's face.
Right. So they're reading into it what they want to read into it is what I'm getting at. Because if you go to the bottom, back to the little quote, the Snyder fan said whatever.
Yeah.
Where it says where it goes the Zack Snyder's Justice League cast a definitive face. But if they're in the other Justice League, it's the same cast.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the same people.
So who wrote this article exactly? A grown man. It feels like a middle schooler wrote this.
Yeah, Mikey.
Who's getting a sequel here? The Snyder stuff or the Batman?
Abdul is correct. Robert Pattinson's Batman currently is no
that's true.
Granted. Now,
who's getting a sequel?
I was giving
who's getting a sequel?
Still and Mikey the benefit of the doubt
who's getting a
each
spin-off
other's
show?
Sources. But when you source each other in the articles and say some random Snyder fan said this is definitive and Asil Abdul is right, then this is ridiculous.
Who's getting a sequel, guys?
Not only that, Sutton is doubling down on this. No Pattinson.
Thank you,
face.
Jade.
I can't believe we're talking about emoji faces. Abdul is correct. Robert's Pattinson.
No avatars, not emoji faces.
No avatar. HBO could fix that later. Nevertheless, it's suspicious absence.
But who's getting a sequel?
HBO Max is focused on the DCU. Pattinson's Dark Knight exists in the direct.
Which one's getting a
Pocket
sequel?
universe.
Can anybody answer that? Which one's getting a sequel?
Right. Well, do we really know that? Because there's no avatar.
Yeah, the Penguin show's still going on. The Penguin show's confirmed. The writer for Batman 2 is writing it right now. He's confirmed it on Twitter about a week ago. So
well, here's what the writer of the article might not realize because he's an idiot.
Yes.
Robert Pattinson might actually own the likeness of his face, and HBO don't want to pay for it. Whereas Ray Fisher and them signed off on it when they signed the deal to be in the Justice League.
Hey, Enosh, if you want to pop on, we're probably only going to go to when you go live. Your mom's getting a sequel. Your mom's getting a sequel? There's another baby on the way? What's that mean?
But you understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah.
You can sign off on your likeness. Robert Pattinson might not have signed off on his likeness to be used in other things.
I think Patterson did do that. I think Patterson didn't do that, but I'm not sure. No, I think Patterson did do that though.
Well,
but
usually when I've seen it before is like, for example, James Bond is a huge main character. Like whoever plays James Bond for video games, they have to sign off their likeness being in video games because they're a main character. But some of the smaller characters don't do those huge contracts for likenesses.
Star Wars did.
So it's
Carrie
potentially
Fisher.
some of the smaller characters in the film might not have had that contract. Okay. All right. No problem. Okay, let's get to the mailbag. The mailbag questions have been getting less and less. I don't know what's going on. Let me get to here. Bring this up. See
ask
what
us
the
questions.
members, yeah, let's see what the members have to say. Blue Jay says Campea can be quite a mixed bag for me. There are times where his takes can be good and knowledgeable, and some can be straight up hot garbage and unprofessional. I still watch him from time to time, though. Yeah, I mean, he's certainly something to watch. It's funny.
He is.
Either way, he liked the show. He really liked the show, so that's what I'm excited about. I'm not really that upset that he broke the embargo date because it told me what I want to hear, that Andor's great. What if he broke the date and it's like, this is hot garbage, this is a dumpster fire, people are going to be really upset with this Andor show. That'd be different too. Break it to trash on it, Hey, H. Bartz. Lucasfilm gets actors' likenesses in perpetuity. Perpetuity. Oh, shit. I messed that
Perpetuity?
up. Perpetuity. Sorry. All right. Abraham Khan says, do you think the lack of Star Wars theatrical? Oh, yeah. I forgot to bring that. Oh, no, I do have an article on that. That's one of the main things.
No, really, if they keep making it shows, not really.
No, I mean, this is still another failure. Listen, I think Kathy Kennedy has done a lot of great for producing.
I disagree, but go ahead.
But Star Wars movies, this isn't the first. There's this consistent messing up of Star Wars movies. Deliver on one of these. So they announced this is as bad as Warner Brothers announcing projects and not delivering. It's failing at your job.
but Lucas is delivering projects though, unlike Warner Brothers.
That's a bad comparison.
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Okay. Star Wars does not have to be on the big screen to be good.
That doesn't this is the equivalent of a television, and not even as bad as a television, but television announcing stuff and not delivering consistently. It's not just one thing. Tony,
see, the thing is I don't know, dude.
Tony, back me up here. How many Star Wars movie projects have been announced and don't come to fruition? That's a failure, isn't it, Tony?
It's
a little bit of a failure.
Rogue Squadron, for example.
Rogue Squadron's not the first. There was the the David Weiss, David Benioff, even the Rian Johnson. Then there was Taika Waititi announcement. There was another announcement of a director before that they made a big press event, and I don't even know where no one even talks about that one anymore. There's been like 6, 7 in a row, and we're still not getting anywhere closer to having a new Star Wars theatrical release. I think that's a failure, even though she has a lot of skills and a lot of connections.
I don't think so. I don't think it's a failure.
No. I think the fact that we've had steady content, I don't really care what medium it's on, especially since, you really can't get too on about the movie stuff because it's like pandemic, man. Like,
that's not why this fell through.
No, I'm not. I'm just saying, it fell through years ago when they announced that they weren't going to make any movies anytime soon.
Yeah.
As soon as they were done, remember, a couple years back, they're like, we're not making any movies.
I thought the Penny Jacket movie was supposed to be like a 2023 film. Wasn't that originally supposed to be the plan?
Well, I think that was originally the plan, but the thing is, plans change.
Because they have no idea. Because they have no idea she has no idea we're gonna do Wonder Woman 3. Like, I know that's been announced, but is there any update on that? For if she's doing that movie?
It feels
she's doing
to me,
Cleopatra?
It feels to me that she just goes with the hiring at talent while they're hot without actually a project, just hiring the talent. She focuses on the talent angle. Instead of finding talent for a project you want to do with your story group or a story you want to tell, she hires someone that's hot and says, what do you want to do? And then it never happens.
Yeah, that's what
it doesn't feel. It doesn't feel like they're fitting to me, in my opinion. It doesn't feel like she's hiring these people to fit a story that they need to be told. It's like, I'll hire a hot director because they're hot and let them tell a story they want to tell, and then they consistently fall through.
Yeah, they shouldn't hire people just because they're attractive. I mean, they should hire people based on their merit.
Yeah,
not because they're hot.
You know what I mean. I don't think Ryan Johnson.
Oh, so you disagree? You think hot people should?
I meant hot. Like in Hollywood, they're getting a lot of recognition for the prior project. Like Patty Jenkins, she demanded a high pay raise for Wonder Woman 2, and then Wonder Woman 2 landed like a thud. Wonder Woman 84.
Messing with you. He knows what you're talking about.
I know. But that's just my interpretation. The way she's going about hiring her talent.
They did have
hiring the talent instead of focusing on stories first.
They did
then finding a good director. What does Feige? Well, this is a good comparison, Brian. What does Feige do? He finds a project that he wants to do, and then he finds the talent.
Yeah,
like, you see, like we want to make a Fantastic Four movie.
He names a movie.
It's not we want to hire John Watts or whatever. Do whatever project you want to do. He focuses on the stories and the characters he wants to tell, and then he finds talent that way. Do you see the difference there?
He names a movie, and he looks for what directors he wants for that movie, and they give him ideas what their movie what they want to write for the movie that he announces. Like for the Fantastic Four example, that's what he does that. Or he already has a director in mind for a movie that he announces, right? Like for Avengers Kang Dynasty, he already had it in mind that.
Does anyone disagree with my my opinion on what Kathy's doing? I think she's hiring for the talent and not
without a plan. Without a plan,
still without a plan. To me personally, any other?
I think so.
Brian.
I mean, I don't know. The thing is that like, did we ever need a plan? Like.
Yes,
I think on the movie side, you're right, Max, but I don't think on the TV side.
Get your ass in here to tell me, Tina. No, just kidding. Okay. No, we do need a plan. That's where I think all these problems come.
They have a plan. Their plan is television, and you know what? Honestly, it's a hell of a lot better than what they put forth in terms of movies. Okay, so you know what? If it ain't broke, don't fix it, man. Why are we worried so much about like them making more movies when their TV shows rock ass?
With this one of the hottest properties in entertainment, I think we should have both.
Yeah, that they stumbled out the gate and they're kind of in a rebuild right now.
They've had years.
No, they need the shows to build up the movies.
Okay.
So if they can get the shows to where we can get the big ass build up, and not only that, but I agree with Enoch. She's just too damn busy. She's got so many other irons in the fire. She's not even in charge of like the story of these movies, dude.
That makes she's not in charge of the
directly. She's sitting there in the writer's room going, "No, that doesn't work for me. I'm sorry." I highly doubt it, Max.
I disagree that she's too busy to make a Star Wars film.
No, but I don't think she's too busy to be that hands-on as everybody thinks she is. Like, I don't think you guys. I think you guys severely overestimate what an executive producer is.
All right, Tony, what's your take on this with Kathy and the way she's announcing things, or do you think it's fine? We're getting lots of quality Star Wars shows. Is that good enough with the hottest property in entertainment? The billions and billions. You go to your stockholders and everyone.
Is there a question in there, or are you just going to keep talking?
Okay, go ahead.
As far as Kathleen Kennedy's concerned, she's getting fired any day now, so it really doesn't matter.
Oh, yes, she is.
It's only a matter of time, guys.
Yeah, it's only a matter of time.
Mike Zero.
Breaking them. Mike Zero's already on it.
Mad Max, OG Mad Max. Yeah.
No, I don't think it's entirely her fault. I think she is hiring too many people without anything in place. But at the same time, there's other things going on, right? She's not like the sole arbiter of everything Star Wars. She's not writing everything. She's not scripting everything. She's not.
That's what I'm trying to say.
You know, she might have a plan, and she might like, "Here's my plan." They're like, "Nah, we don't like that." You know,
she has. Yeah,
we don't know all the goings on. Is what I'm saying.
Okay.
But I mean, I've seen her in the unemployment line filing out the paperwork. So any day now.
Yes. Then she gets rehired, fired again, rehired, fired again.
Oh, okay. Thank you, Jade. Thank you. If Feige could do 20 plus movies in 10 years, Kathy could do better.
That's an MCU.
Although I will give her one thing.
Marvel.
I think her main focus here is finishing out Indiana Jones and doing it right. So hopefully she is. I think she is hands on with the Indiana Jones and Harrison.
Yes.
So they're going to erase Indiana Jones 4.
I will give her some. I will give her some leeway there. That they're
might
also
if Indiana Jones 5 is time travel,
revitalizing their other IP like Indiana Jones and Willow, and that's something else Lucasfilm. So if at least if they're not going to give us Star Wars and they revitalize some other franchises, I'll give her that. Get your ass in here, RJ.
Yeah, dude.
Loser. Hey,
how was that, RJ? How was
Hey, what's up, guys?
We were discussing Kathy Kennedy. We got a difference of opinion here. Another movie project has failed. Do you put any blame on her, the way she's going about hiring people, or the way she's going about Star Wars movies? My angle was, or my opinion is, that I feel she's hiring people based on how hot they are in Hollywood, not physical attractiveness, how much attention they're getting, and not focusing on the project and then finding talent for that project. Like Kevin Feige, I think he's like, I want to do a Fantastic Four movie. Let me find someone that can accomplish this. And whereas I believe she's hiring like a Taika Waititi, a Patty Jenkins, and saying, you're hot right now. What project do you want to do? And they all fall through. That's my.
Well, here's the thing. There's a little bit difference on that though. Marvel has like stories that people are well aware of in terms of that. Okay, so Star Wars does, but not everybody's well aware of them. So it's like, do they go with established or what was considered EU at the time, or not? So
No,
I think she has a little bit more of a steeper hill to climb than what Kevin Feige does at Marvel, because it started with a clean slate.
So here's the thing with that, Brian, is Kathy did start with a clean slate back in 10 years ago when she took over Lucasfilm.
Yeah,
you know,
and then they failed and rebooted, right?
They chose to go 30 years in the future, and it had mixed results, to be fair.
Yeah.
And then they decided let's go back to a couple years after Return of the Jedi to tell this other story, and that ended up being done very well. I think Max is right, though. I mean, if you think about it, if you look at her hiring, process, right, or her history there, you've got like Phil Lord and Chris Miller coming off of doing the 21 Jump Street films, which were really popular. Never mind their work on the Lego Movie and Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs. They have so they get brought in to do Solo. That falls flat on its face in regards to to them, and that was 5 years ago when that whole thing fell apart. Then you've got Dan and Dave from Game of Thrones who were brought in the interim between season 7 and 8 of Game of Thrones. Then Game of Thrones comes out. That's got a faulty, a little bit of a controversy there at the end. They kind of slip off into nothing. She brings in Patty Jenkins. Patty is kind of nowhere to be found on any front. We don't know what's going on. Wonder Woman 3 is they greenlit that at Warner Brothers, but I don't see it happening at this point.
Yeah, that's true.
Without Toby there, because Toby greenlit it, and Mike DeLuca and Pam Abdi and Zaslav, given their current track record, they might be like, ooh, we want to make sure this movie is good, and that last one was not very well received. So as a result of that, Patty is either not working on it, or it just never really moved past the initial announcement phase. But I'll tell you this, though. The one that keeps coming back is Rian Johnson. And the thing with that is, if you really look at it, if you think about it like this, out of all the other failed projects that have come out of Star Wars, right? Like Phil Lord and Chris Miller haven't directed anything since Solo. they produced Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and they've produced other things, but they haven't really directed anything. So they haven't really done anything on that front. Dan and Dave went over to Netflix, and they haven't produced anything in the last couple years.
Yeah,
you
JJ,
know,
same thing. Warner Brothers.
Well, JJ, yeah, but I mean, JJ, you know, did that. He's off of it now. He didn't even want to come back for episode 9. But
yeah,
you know, you figure like Colin Trevorrow left the project, went to go do Jurassic World Dominion. Good, bad, or the other, the thing still pulled in $1 billion. You know, and so that did okay. But Rian Johnson left. You know, went back and wrote and directed the smaller, whodunit, Knives Out, which no one had high hopes for, who had seen The Last Jedi and disliked it. The movie comes out, does very well. Netflix drops a $500 million to get the sequels.
And it's very well received, the sequel, apparently.
And the sequel is very well. I mean, it's mostly well received. I've seen some mixed reactions to it. But it's like, he's the one that's actually been kind of building out his portfolio since then and keeping his nose to the grindstone and working on original properties.
Okay.
And not going into working on adaptations or whatever else. And so it's kind of like, yeah, I think Kathy wants to bring in Ryan, but they're waiting for the right moment. I just don't believe that there is a right moment for that, to be fair.
Yeah.
Unless it's on Disney Plus, because we know Ryan has done TV. So unless it's on Disney Plus, but theatrically, I think they're worried about things not doing well theatrically. I think the response to Kenobi as well as Book of Boba Fett this year, maybe had a little bit of issues because there was some finale issues with both of those. But if Andor does well and Mando does well and Ahsoka does well, then we'll start seeing it maybe working towards that direction. But here's what I'm wondering. I'm wondering if they shot a movie version of Mandalorian, and that's what's going to go out in the instead of Patty Jenkins for next year. Like, what's already shot that they could turn into a movie?
I think that's a great idea.
Clue with Tim Curry. Look, Clue is a classic. Clue is an absolute amazing classic.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Well, you'll never top Colleen Camp in that French maid outfit. I'm sorry. Man, that oof.
Well, every franchise ever, Blue Jay, it's getting to the point where everything's tainted with bad fans. But
well,
thank you for agreeing with me, Matt.
I mean, it's been
I still think Star Wars is in a better place than it was, 4 years ago.
But I think you can ultimately still criticize her on the lack of movies. I do.
And the thing is, I'm also okay with the lack of movies because we've had a pretty steady slate of content for Disney Plus, right? There's been 3 Lego Star Wars holiday specials that are all actually pretty fun. Like those are entertaining. You've got the Clone Wars season 7, which was awesome.
But oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'm saying Bad Batch was great. You got the upcoming Tales from the Jedi. Their Star Wars Visions was awesome. I mean, and we're getting a lot more out of that side of things because I think they realize that's where it's at now.
We're getting 3 or 4 live action series a year.
That's not bad. I mean, Campea coming out and complaining about we need Star Wars on the big screen.
We got to get the Matt Jarbo take on that too. But what I was gonna
believe me, we're gonna be talking about that tonight. But I'll tell you this: I haven't posted about this publicly yet, Max. But I'll tell you here. I'll tell you now.
Oh, tease us.
In 2 weeks, roughly about 2 weeks, I will be debating one-on-one Chris Wozniak.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tonight.
So
is dirty. Indiegogo?
You know what? He has told me to bring questions. I will bring questions.
All right.
He also told me he's like you'll see, I'll flip you. I'm like okay.
Oh man.
I'm like
so
all right.
Matt Jarbo is the champion.
Tony.
I don't know. I don't quite know. I mean,
are you going to bring up the weird Indiegogo and that stuff?
Yeah, I'm going to ask questions about the weird ass Indiegogo. Yeah, I mean, I get the idea of what he's going for, but it's like, can you just remove her from high school and put her in college? It's just less creepy.
Yeah.
Yo, he
Way less
specifically-
creepy.
and he specifically found a state that had consensual laws. That's like really bizarre that he did
Well,
that research.
there's actually quite a number of states that have age of consent laws at 16, but
Here's-
a lot of
Nate has
people
a question for him.
No, I don't think he's there, to be honest with you. But that was definitely an interesting thing, and yeah, my audience got they got a kick out of that last night. But yeah, so what it was is Waz hit me up this morning.
He hit you up.
He hit me up this morning, and apparently he also talked to Ty from Pop Culture Corner.
I think Sil dropped him.
And apparently, Ty will be moderating the event. So
Okay, all right, good.
But we're gonna do it on my channel, and we will definitely have an interesting conversation.
Can
it will be civil. It will be civil. It will be civil.
Can you post somewhere where we can submit questions?
Yeah, we're gonna do that. He's gonna post it on his Facebook, I guess, and then. But I mean, like, I don't even know how much of that, like, I'm really gonna need, because I have really only a few key questions in regards to this that I feel would be like necessary to kind of like either disprove or whatever with it.
Well, back to the Kathy criticism. If she hired based on the project and not how, in my opinion, again, what I think there's a track record of her just hiring the hottest directors at the time, and then it do what you want to do. If she hired someone to fill a project, then there would still be projects coming, I think, instead of
that's the thing with like Dan and Dave, right? John and Dave.
If she hired them to fill a project instead of hiring them because they're hot and say do what you want to do, there might still be a project to work on and come out.
Well, that's the whole thing with John and Dave, right? Favreau and Filoni, because they're like, so they're like, oh, we want to build to Thrawn, we want to build to the heir to the Empire, and we want to get there using Disney Plus, and then they're like, that is a vision by these guys, and they're like, okay, but we're gonna need X amount of stuff to get us there, and what I've noticed is like the vanity projects like Obi-Wan and Book of Boba Fett, those have actually had like some of the creative issues because they've been either shoehorned or rushed or whatever. But like if you look at Andor is one that's about telling more of the story of the rebellion, but it's not really what I would argue as a vanity project. Like Boba Fett and Obi-Wan definitely, but Andor is something that's a little different, even though we know the character is dead, for certain dead. Should be interesting. But yeah, I gotta start heading home, so I already know this clip. I already know this clip and everything else, so I'll talk about it tonight on my show when I go live.
Oh, he won't give us even a hint. Oh boy.
Oh wait, I wanted to say something before you left.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Bianca. What do you want to say?
So when I was researching the whole Batman Gate thing, I was looking at I believe it was his tweets or his blog or something, on how he did it and blah blah blah. And so he was like, okay, in early like 2006 or something. So some person approached him after the con. He searched him up, said, "Oh my gosh, this guy is legit, and he wants me to give him a Batman script." What he said was he sent an email of the script first, and then way later, asked for payment and what the rate was. And I'm like, why would you send an entire script before you ask about a payment?
Negotiating power or anything, yeah.
Well, yeah, the other side of that too is he had said that he sent an unsolicited email to Michael Uslan. Mm-hmm. And that he met Uslan at a con, and then he sent it to him without any kind of provocation. So you're just like, all right, well,
dumb thing to do. Why would you do that? You say, hey, I met you at a con. Is it okay to send you the script? What's the rate? And then once you get the answer, you send the script. But since he sent the script first and said, oh, well, they never contacted me back after that. And I'm like, well, you kind of screwed yourself. I'm sorry. You shot yourself in the foot.
If they read it into shitty script, why would they call him back?
Well, there's no proof that they even read it. Most
yeah, it's true, Tony. They don't get
I know there's a lot of studios and stuff that won't take unsolicited material
Yeah.
because they don't want to be sued in situations like this.
Yeah.
So they
He
just
can
won't
also
look at
check
it.
his emails, right? He can literally just screenshot an email that he sent it.
Yeah, but if they just trashed it, if as soon as it came in, the studio just garbage. Don't even open that email, just garbage it.
But a digital forensic accountant could be able to go in and discover whether or not Uslin had opened the email and downloaded the file.
Yeah.
But then
Well,
again,
they could get
what
the
we're
Riddler.
talking about is something from like 2008, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, or around that time. So it's been 14, 15 years, maybe somewhere in that range. So I don't know if that information is accessible. But it all depends. I mean, but if he has the same email account, it should be.
Ask him where's Batman Gate 3 video is. He said the third one was
Right,
going to come out with the receipts.
Ask him if he's gone to
Herbert
psychiatric
Church.
help.
Oh,
Have they
God,
actually given him clearance?
Well,
Well,
I don't want Aaron. I don't want to talk about anything that's bad happening. I don't know.
Well, the man had his house
It's a football
blown
thing.
away. His
Oh,
house
okay.
just blew away with the tornado. I'm
Somebody
pretty
just got
sure,
injured in football. That's all.
You know, he's got something upstairs.
Oh, okay. All right. Matt says he has to go. He's
Yeah, well, I was
teasing
just
us
out
on the
running an errand. I've literally pulled over down some alleyway and jumped on my phone. So
Be careful. Be safe.
sure. I mean,
scandal.
Campea's coming for me, considering how much I called him out the other night and how much I'm gonna roast him tonight
I
a bit.
put you in the thumbnail too. I put you in like what? The...
What? Yeah, thank you. That one image of me from a while ago.
Yeah, it's a funny image. I like it.
I don't know. I needed something to like put on on that account on Twitter. But I'll say this though, Campea, this is petty. This is petty for Campea to the nth degree. I mean, this is like, well, I mean, he knows the protocol. He knows the rules. And he's just like, well, I don't care.
You know what it is, Jarble? It's his grudge against Disney. That's all it is.
It's a 50-year-old man acting like a child, literally like a
Yes.
child.
Yeah.
And
Oh my
it's just
God.
like he doesn't. And the thing is, though, like what it is he'll use this as a way to get. I think something is happening like with his channel. Like I think it's not either grow. I don't think it's growing as much as he wants it to. He's been stuck at like 307,000 for a while, but the dude gets like either the super chats are starting to kind of slow down a little bit or whatever. I don't know, but like something has shifted with him recently. And it's like he's gotten way more petty.
You have to do something controversial to stay in the algorithm.
I mean, sure, yeah, we're all talking about him because he's just like a moron, but it's like, I mean, I don't know, man. Like I'll talk about him because it's like I want to talk about this freaking like whitewashing a Little Mermaid thing because that's fascinating too. But it's like the Campea thing is like, well, more people would come over to check out the video if I'm talking about Campea. You know, if I bury the Little Mermaid lead, then I won't get as much love.
It's
What?
a racist movie, the new Little Mermaid.
How is it? I don't know if I'd call it a racist movie.
Well,
I call it
here's why it's racist.
dumb,
Jarbo.
but-
You have a black mermaid who's going to give up her voice so she could become part of the white world because the prince is still white. She wants to be part of that world.
Could it be a commentary on institutionalized racism?
Possibly.
Could it be? I mean,
black
if you think
people
about
need
it,
to
right?
shut
It's
up
all
and
like if
black
a
people need to be
if a white passing octopus wants to harness a black woman's voice for her own personal gain, because that's what happens in the movie.
Yeah.
All right. So it could be a commentary. Oh my God, I can think of the fucking think pieces right now.
Also,
Oh my
don't
God,
forget
the op-eds.
that when she becomes human, she doesn't have a voice, so it's silencing black women.
Yeah. Oh,
my God, Tony.
Oh no. Oh
Not
no.
just black women,
no.
but black women artists as well.
Oh my God.
It's
I can
about
just
the
imagine
record in
her
this
like
movie.
getting on TikTok or something and talking about it, you know.
I mean, this is Disney. I mean, they've been known for controversial for a long time with their.
Well, I mean, look at the Snow White movie. They're doing Snow White, and they're like probably not even gonna have like little people.
Well, we call them half humans now.
No.
No. God,
Wow. Wow.
That is not an
All right.
appropriate verb, Tony. I've never.
Not the preferred nomenclature, dude.
We can just call them hobbits.
I mean, that's slightly under 3/5 of a person, so I mean that's still pretty bad.
How about Harfoots?
I miss the little people.
Darby O'Gill? You missed Darby O'Gill?
It was a good movie.
No, look, it's ridiculous. I don't even know, man. Like, it's the thing. The thing with like the Little Mermaid is what I saw looked god awful.
No, really?
I did like it.
Yeah, dude.
like
I know.
15
Look, I know
seconds.
the effects aren't done. I know the effects aren't done.
But her singing was great.
Yeah, she can sing, but it doesn't mean she can act.
That's
I haven't seen her act.
Tony,
Apparently,
what the
she's been in
hell?
a show, but like, I don't
what
know.
did
It's
you-
like,
Why are you
Who
so an
ca-
article?
like, who cares? You know, I mean, like, who cares if she can sing? It's like, you know, a lot of people are like Jodie Benson is Little Mermaid, and then there's, you know, a lot of commentary. Did you see the commentary today about Rogue?
Yes.
No.
Like,
Keke
like
Palmer.
apparently, yeah, Keke Palmer from Nope is like, oh, I'd love to play Rogue, and then people are like, oh, that's more redhead erasure, and then it's like, just Jesus.
I don't want to play Woke. I just can't stand her voice.
She's great
I don't
in
thi- I don't
Human
think she could do-
Resources on
I know,
Netflix.
but
I don't think she could do the southern accent.
But- but-
H part says, Max, did you see Ben Shapiro rings a power take, laughing and crying?
Oh, you
emoji
mean?
face?
Oh
No, I
my
didn't.
God.
I didn't.
I know.
Oh yeah, we have an
I can
hour until the next episode drops. Hell yeah.
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 I'm excited. I'm really excited for what's gonna happen. Like, I really like the show, and I'm super pumped for more. Wait, did another
left-
female
who
co-host
left
leave a
this
show?
guy?
No, all the young
Chris-
people he tries. He kept trying to get young.
Chris is
people.
still there. Chris is
Yeah,
still
yeah.
there.
Yeah, but he had to like bribe her to drive out to Riverside every day. Because keep in mind, when he moved, she left, and then he brought in that other woman, and then that failed.
Yeah, she left
and
at
then
the end of 2001. Yeah, that woman. What's her?
yeah,
what's her
and then
name?
like what he like Erin Cummings is a working actress, so she's probably not like gonna drive out all the time for that.
There's a lot of turnover.
She's
even
every
with-
Thursday, I
even
believe.
with
Erin Cummings.
well, actually, I have a better track record than Campea keeping the team together. I think.
Yeah, you do better.
But there's a lot of There's a lot of turnover in movie talk. Like people come.
We just don't get.
go.
We just don't get paid.
That's there you go. Once you start paying people, that's when they want more and they leave. You got to manage their expectations.
$1 one day, $2 the next day, $3 the third day.
I mean, well, that's the thing with movie talk is like it's oversaturated as hell, and that's not like, you know, I do it too, so I understand that, but it's like,
well, he's
you
Will
know,
I get paid if I join you?
what?
Will I get paid if I join you?
I barely get paid.
Yeah, I know. That's me too. I would love
Well,
to.
okay,
I would
okay.
love to be in that
So
situation.
We're unpaid.
did I tell you what happened last week, Max? Did I tell you what happened last week?
No.
Okay, so I did one stream where I had a guy come on, and this person paid me, or well, will be paying me $550
Oh, yeah,
because
yeah,
I kept
yeah,
the
yeah.
stream going for 5 hours. And then the next night, another viewer out of Israel paid me $200 to watch Warhammer 40K fan films.
Yeah.
So I made like $700 effectively, and I'm just like, you know, I'm like, can I
Pulling
sell this
yourself
out
out.
more often?
Yeah.
Because I'd love to.
How are the bathroom breaks for like 5-hour plus streams?
You can't hold it for 5 hours.
I can't.
No,
like,
I'm
you
my
know,
office is right next to my bathroom, so I just pause it. I go.
I think for a guy can hold it. I'm not sure.
No. Here's the thing with that. You even like getting older, as an like I'm 40, but it's like I can still hold it, but it's still bad for your prostate to do it.
It's very bad.
I've held it for 10 hours straight.
You think Rich from
Wow.
Review Tech USA really has to pee that much, or he's doing to get super chats?
He was doing
Oh.
esting in the 90s or in the 80s.
He goes
I don't know, man.
He
probably
goes
has-
every 30 minutes. He's like, all right, I gotta pee.
He probably has, why does he just bring a
Wait, if
jar
he's
or
got to
something?
pee every 30 minutes, then homie's doing something. He's like,
How much water? Or whatever you're
Diabetes.
drinking, yeah.
I mean, like I drink a lot of water when I stream, but at the same time, it's just geez.
No, he definitely does. I've watched some of his streams.
Every 30 minutes,
Every
he
30
might-
minutes he has to pee.
There has to be something wrong with him. Like,
Yeah, 30
I mean, that's-
minutes is not really a good sign.
Yeah,
I
you
can
gotta
understand
pee
1 or
every-
2 hours.
That could be a prostate problem. Yeah, if you got to pee like that, like, you know,
He
the
might have
older you get,
diabetes.
it could. It's not, dude. I'm a diabetic and I don't pee that much.
He might have worse. I mean, he's a big guy.
Well, he's lost weight. I mean, you know, I've managed mine. I need to lose more, but I dropped 20 pounds in the last like year, so I'm happy with that.
We also have to remember we are not doctors.
True.
We're not diagnosing.
True.
This is just from experience.
Now, if Review Tech USA starts wearing compression socks, that's how you know something's going on. Something's afoot, so to speak. His left foot.
Oh man.
Oh boy.
Diabetes sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway, all right, I'm gonna go. You guys go back to your mailbag and watch John Campea, and then I will chit chat with you all later on.
John Campea. That was the beginning.
Okay, I got here late. I was watching Let's Plays of Splatoon 3. So
you see that, man? He's watching Splatoon 3 instead of the Mad
I
Max.
never really got into Splatoon. I don't. I have one. I have the first Splatoon.
I got the second one, and I bought it digitally, and then I never played it.
Did you get the mod? Did you get the mod for when they changed the color of the ink to white?
No. But I did notice that they moved away from asking if you're a squid or a kid. So
Oh my god.
that was the thing
What
from the
does that
first game. Are you a
mean?
squid or a kid? And if it's a kid covered in white paint, that's not a good look.
Did Mice deceive me? Blind Brill's here?
What? Yeah, blinded Braille. Hop in blinded. You know. If you
He's
want.
not in the DM group.
Oh. Okay.
All right, guys. I'll check you all in.
All right.
I
Well,
can
let's
send
get,
them. Take care.
let's
Take
get
care,
back
Deborah.
to the mailbag here. See what else we have.
Are these just YouTube comments?
These are my
No.
channel members leaving comments. It's something
Oh.
something we do on streams.
It's like a Q&A.
I think you do too many mailbags, Max. I'm gonna be honest.
He does it every day.
I enjoy it. I enjoy it because it's it mixes it
I'm
up
saying
with just a regular movie topic. You know,
I think that's
sometimes-
why you're getting less questions though, because people are running out of things to ask. If you,
Okay. All
I
right.
can't come up with a
You're-
question every day. I'm sorry.
Five
You're a
episodes
senior
of
nerd.
already. This person's behind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're
All
a
right.
senior nerd, I think. Right?
Oh, yeah, I did. Oh, okay. I forgot to start that one. Okay, so
Yeah.
Senior Nerd, did you see She-Hulk episode 3 yet? Next week is going to be fire.
How old is
I
it?
started to watch the new episode of She-Hulk. I didn't finish, though. I started to watch
Next,
that
yeah,
one.
I saw, but I think you meant episode. What did? Because we saw
Episode
we're on
5.
episode. We're on 5. I think that Crescent's kind of
Yeah.
like early.
I think he
Let me
just
see.
messed up. Yeah.
Has anybody heard any controversy for episode 5 yet? Because I'm waiting.
No, not yet.
No.
A resident maniac gave me some hints that people are going to lose their shit by the end of the season.
Like a bad way?
Not fans, but people that are worried, like the same people that were concerned about the twerking are going to lose their mind if a certain Daredevil hooks up with a certain She-Hulk.
They did in the comics though.
I know,
Yeah,
but people,
but
the
She-Hulk
way,
hooks up with
That's what
everybody.
everybody was
though.
hoping
but
for.
especially
Like,
if,
you know,
especially if it,
Daredevil hooks up with She-Hulk, I can be happy.
She-Hulk,
so-
She-Hulk hooks,
versus Babyface's
She-Hulk hooks up
reaction.
with she hooks up with everybody.
but
She-Hulk.
you know the content's that's going to come out. They ruined Daredevil. It's not even going to be all the usual suspects. Lots of
She's
people.
gonna break his hip.
They want Daredevil to be Batman.
Oh, what's that? Tony Daredevil's going to break a hip.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah. Well, that guy did break a hip.
Well,
I'm just saying, She-Hulk's pretty big. Pretty
Well,
big
who's
news.
this?
No,
who's
but
to
Tony,
say-
did you see today's episode?
Here, all right. Let's have a question here. Who
Okay.
do you
Don't
think?
spoil it.
No. Who do you think Daredevil's going to hook up with? She-Hulk or Jennifer Walters? I think Jennifer Walters.
Both.
They're both the same person though.
Yeah.
Oh wow, both in one night would be. Oh my.
Wait a minute.
Sorry. Never mind.
You have the,
It's gonna start off with Jennifer Walters when he goes too quick because he's got super sensitive feeling. Then she'll Hulk out and turn into the She-Hulk.
Okay.
We need questions from the guy in episode 4.
Because he's blind, Max, so that means his touch is extra sensitive. Daredevil's a quick shot.
Yeah, he would be able to. He would be able to know. Yeah, he'd be able to know who he's sleeping with.
Well,
He's gonna touch him and he's gonna be like,
who do you guys think? Is it going to be She-Hulk or Jennifer Walters? You think?
Are you allowed to put a poll on there?
I could
Yeah,
put a
yeah.
poll.
I could put a poll on there.
Yeah, go
No.
ahead if you.
You're
if
gonna
you
put
know
a poll on to which person's getting the poll? Jennifer
No, I
Walters.
don't think I can. Oh my god,
Tony, yes.
No, I cannot. You cannot put a poll through
Who's getting
StreamYard.
the poll?
You know, Max, you can put a poll on your YouTube channel. I can't. You can't do it through StreamYard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Talk amongst yourselves. Let me figure.
I think he's gonna hook up with both. It's like
I think he's gonna hook up with her.
but She-Hulk tends to sleep in her She-Hulk form though.
I don't remember how to.
Yeah. She wakes up as Jennifer, which she has in the comics. The thing is, like, I read the Dan Slott. When I read the Dan Slott comic, it just literally opens up with like she's dating an underwear male model, and when she wakes up, she's Jennifer, and she's like, "Shoot, I gotta change fast." But the thing is, like, they're both on the bed, so when she changes, it kind of bounces him off the bed, it hits the ceiling, and then falls on the floor. And he was
I
like,
want
"What
to see
the heck is that?" But I was so confused. I'm like, "Why? You're the same person. Why does it matter?" And then seeing this episode on episode 4, I'm like, "Oh, that's right. To people, Jennifer is like average looking, and they're not interested in her. They want She-Hulk." And I'm like, "That's kind of sad."
That's why Daredevil's could probably sleep with both.
Yeah, what the hell was up with that dude the day after? He's like really cool, and then
I had a suspicion he was showing red flags.
He only wants She-Hulk.
Because like
most
Bianca
guys
said,
would.
Jennifer Walters is supposed to be like plain Jane, like not attractive.
I mean, she's
even in the comics.
attractive in the comics, and
Did you hear some people claiming that?
Yes, I know what you're gonna say.
Graped. We use the word grape here.
Oh, you mean
grape
Heel
that
versus
guy
Babyface?
because it was she, you know, as She-Hulk, and then that's not really who she is. I don't know. I don't know what was, you know.
What?
It was because he was quote unquote, you know, catfished, and I'm like, she was literally all over the news. Like, I'm sorry, you're late.
But wait. I'm confused. So are we saying that somewhere in the middle of copulation that she changed back into Jennifer Walters? Because that would be the only way that it would be a catfish or anything, right?
No, the next morning she shows up as Jennifer Walters.
Yeah, right, but when they slept together, she was still She-Hulk.
Yeah.
She was still She-Hulk, yeah.
So then there's no problem.
This isn't a Wonder Woman 84.
Yeah, they Wonder Woman.
No, I'm like, this is like, people are literally comparing it to 1984, and I'm like, no, that is completely different.
But
Steve was in another body.
Even the Wonder Woman isn't a grape. People are reading way too much into that.
Oh, I think the Wonder Woman thing kind of is.
No, it's not.
The thing is, the reason it's, quote unquote not, it's because they say it's an 80s film. It's a love letter to the 80s.
No,
this
even beyond
80s.
that.
And I'm like, that
all
doesn't... But they showed
they used
in the
magic
movie.
to put Steve in someone else's body.
Yes.
His brain. He controlled it.
Yeah, the wishing stone, whatever it's called. Yeah,
But it's so weird because it shows that Diana cannot see Steve Trevor. She still sees that guy's body.
Yeah, but that guy's body was under Steve Trevor's control, and Steve Trevor consented.
But it's not his body, though.
But he was in charge of it, so it doesn't matter. If I'm suddenly inside, if this is a Freaky Friday, well, hold on. If this is a Freaky Friday situation, and I zap into Max's body, right? Am I just supposed to sit there? I can't do nothing because Max never consented to any of the things that I want.
What would you do? What would you do with Max's body?
Steve Trevor. So what you're saying is the entire time Steve Trevor is basically raping the dude because he's making him do other things. Scraping the dude. He can't use the bathroom. He can't hold it because it's not his body. He can't wipe himself.
Yeah, I guess the whole act of taking over someone's body is kind of like, messed up.
It's a movie. It's magic. It's just you're not supposed to think about that.
Well,
in this day and age, we cannot think about it now.
Yes, the Wonder Woman grape scene. Okay.
And did was the dude upset? Like, if the dude was upset afterward when he got his
that
body
doesn't
back?
that doesn't matter. That's not part of the argument. If they were upset,
But the dude's an asshole.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is part of
memory.
If the dude has a memory of the situation, and him and Trevor were talking inside the brain, and was like, "Yeah, go ahead, don't worry about it, dude." Right?
Well, we don't know that happened, right?
I'm saying when he got his body back, he wasn't like, "I'm mad. Why did you do that? Why did you sleep with me, Wonder Woman? I didn't want to." No, he was just like, "Hey, what's up, Wonder Woman?"
I mean,
well, she was Diana. She wasn't Wonder Woman.
They're the same person. It's like saying you're a firefighter.
but not everybody
like,
knows that.
She's not a firefighter. No, he knew.
All right,
Steve
mass
Trevor told
vigil.
him.
Changing topic. Mass vigilante. Quote of the day number 8. When one door closes, another door will open. But if it doesn't, then go in through the window. Even though I'm not a huge fan of Zach's work, in quite the opposite exactly, his toxic supporter fan base, his vision will continue one way or another. I don't know what this video is. Oh. Then he links to the Booty Scooty song. Damn you, Mass Vigilante.
I don't know what the Booty Scooty song is.
I'm not playing the Booty Scooty song. Look at the thumbnail.
Booty Scooty.
Can't be any worse than what we watched
Scooty.
yesterday.
All right.
No,
thank you.
Wait. Are they
Downvote
twerking?
his comment. I'm just kidding.
Are they what?
Are they twerking?
Yes, they're calling it the Booty Scooty.
Oh, so where's the outrage?
Yeah.
I just don't want to see.
No. I'm asking serious question because there was outrage about how children might be watching She-Hulk.
It was because of twerk. Oh, never mind. I thought you meant the Booty Scooty.
Yeah,
but this is a kid show. This is aimed at children.
All right, Jade,
Yeah, it
I
was
will go
exaggerated.
Watch Rebel Moon, and I'll get over it. I'll be happy to watch Rebel Moon. Thank you.
So I think that wouldn't this be a lot worse than the She-Hulk?
I feel like it's because for the Teen Titans Go, they did it in a very exaggerated, comedic way. But for the She-Hulk, it's more like a serious, funny way.
Serious.
So neither way was in a sexual way, but we were mad.
It was not sexual in any
because a grown woman twerks on a show for grown people. That's bad. A children's show with teens twerking. No, that's okay. It's no problem.
I don't want to see Beast Boy twerking.
No, they were outraged. The usual people were outraged about that episode.
I must have missed it.
Even though they don't watch it.
Isn't school just starting? This is Australia. The last day of school. Oh, good job, Axel.
They start on the last day and they go to the first. It's backwards.
What? Get out of here.
Yeah, everything is backwards.
Everything's upside down in Australia.
Yeah.
We all miss blinded braille over here. We want to get some blinded braille.
Yeah,
Tony's-
Blammo, get on here. We need your expertise on here at times.
Who's that?
So as a good friend.
Yeah.
You were on panel with him, Bianca.
Yeah, you were.
Listen, there's like tons of you guys here. Okay, I know Brian.
You guys, what's that supposed to
I know
mean?
Tony.
Then well, here's Aaron. I'm Max.
I know you're Max because your name's on the screen.
You're
I see the George, but it's George's real name.
Hold on. I'm not helping with our friend Bianca.
I think you were on one of my streams like a week ago, Bianca. I forget
Here
which
we go.
one.
There we go. There's
Yay! Names.
Yes.
Yeah, I
All right,
remember
so-
AWO. Aaron.
Blue Jay has a Star Trek comment. I think.
Stop. I know, but that's wrong.
All right, let's dive deep. This is for Brian. I'm not into Star Trek at all, but I decided to watch the J.J. Abrams movies on Paramount Plus. I've really liked the 2009 film, and I think Into the Darkness was better than the first.
Invalid already.
Well, next I'm about to watch Beyond. Even though I'm liking the movie so far, they're still not convincing me to be a Star Trek fan. That's just my personal opinion.
That's fine. It's not for everyone.
Appreciate you giving it a shot. That's more than most people do, right?
Pretty much, yeah. No, the Abrams ones are good for like general audience to get into.
I didn't even know there was a third one.
I didn't really. I watched it. I Redboxed it. So like, if there's a movie that I don't necessarily feel too confident about, I can name off the last 3 movies I Redboxed before I stopped doing it. Star Trek Beyond, Batman vs Superman, and Justice League.
What? It isn't like
Redbox.
Isn't Deep Space Nine like the worst Star Trek? Or something.
You didn't say anything. We're good.
No, because hold on here. I got something to show you, Brian. Because I pulled this up the other day, and I was like, I know Brian's gonna love this.
Oh yeah, I don't know what you were sending in the private chat, Tony. I clicked on something like, what? I don't want to talk about that.
Yeah, same. I saw
the first one, and I'm saving it.
No,
just the article to that. Okay.
No offense, Tony. I don't want to talk about this teen. I don't.
That's the whole reason for the war, though. That's the whole reason for the war.
No, here, share this screen. This is for Brian.
This is for educational purposes.
This is from the official Resident Evil strategy guide. It says zombies are slow and stupid, much like an average episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
This is actually Leo. I can't believe that.
That's fucked up. No, it's fine.
This is actually. I can't believe that's
It
Leo.
is.
Why would it-
It's in the Resident Evil.
Oh, man.
Why would he?
I accept it because I don't like Star Trek.
Oh.
We like Star Trek around here.
My dad likes it. He loves Star Trek.
That makes it bad. Yeah. We'll get your dad on here instead. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, but he's working right now.
I love that picture, Brian.
It's amazing. I love it.
Leave
That's
that
a
on
great
a
picture.
shirt.
Yeah, that's a shirt. That's a number one seller right there.
Right.
Yeah.
I love how the dog looks. The dog looks amazing.
Well, in the immortal words of the dude, well, that's just like your opinion, man.
Oh, all right.
Which is very accurate.
Oh, we have another Star Trek topic. Let's get to that first.
No, I'm just kidding.
Go and save the best for last. All right, I see how it is.
No, that's not even
Getting-
last. We're getting Star
everybody
Trek.
relaxed.
We got 55 viewers. Let's watch the viewer count.
What? My dad's like.
Gas is 30
52.
likes. We're only
Star
at
Trek Lower
29.
Deck season 3. Finally, let's get the let's the holodeck get weird. What?
I hope so. I
Spoilers.
didn't.
I don't
I
know.
need to rewatch the episode. I fell asleep.
It's kind of like it's not exactly, but like Rick and Morty and Star Trek or something. It's like
Basically.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. What do you think of that, Bianca? It's Star Trek animated. Are you up for that?
I'm not interested in Star Trek, so a cartoon
Oh,
wouldn't
okay.
really. Hey, you got Thundercats. I'll be watching any of those.
Oh, I like Thundercats. Did you see the reboot one? That one wasn't too bad. It got canceled.
That was when I watched it on the TV.
Which one? Wasn't there 2 different reboots?
No, there's only one. There was one from the 80s and then the 2011,
Trek
which everybody
Zombies.
wants back.
I could have sworn there was like another one that was like a more mature one.
That was the
Sex
2011
and
one,
Drugs,
or unless how mature are we talking about here? I don't know.
Oh, look at that. Jade says DS9 is among the best.
It's facts, 100%. No, I mean,
Because there's 2. There's Thundercats Roar is the other one.
I wanted to ask
Oh, that's
everyone.
the
I
kid
don't think
version
they're
that was
working
canceled
on
after
a
a
slim
season.
version of PS5 since they announced that they're raising the price in the other regions. I don't think they are.
Not
Do you think
now.
they're working on the slim version?
No, not yet.
No.
So,
I
But
have
yes.
the He-Man Revelation shirt hoodie on, and then I have the 80s He-Man Skeletor socks on. I didn't even know I was matching for work. I was kind of happy about it.
I like the new He-Man.
oh
I do
yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
I have to watch the 3D CGI He-Man. I heard that one was great.
The cartoon, the like the kitty one. It's
Yeah.
okay. It's alright.
Really? You're the first one that ever said. But I have to watch it. Like I couldn't watch it with my dad because it was during COVID and stuff. But we might watch this one together.
Who's here? Who's ready for Timothy Chalamet singing in the Wonka reboot?
As long as he's
I
better than
don't
Johnny
know
Depp.
him.
Yeah, who the hell is?
He's in
Timothy?
Dune.
You don't know Timothy
He's
Chalamet.
one of
see
the
Dune.
he's one of the ones that goes the red carpets wearing very androgynous outfits.
Oh my god!
With like
He recently got advice from Leonardo DiCaprio.
what's that?
Don't
advice?
date women over 25.
Is that really a thing
25
with
and over.
Leonardo? Is that really a thing?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
He breaks up
How-
with everybody.
I mean, is it just that people have noticed, or has he said something too? He's like, I don't know.
He breaks
Or
up with
they-
every model he dates.
When they have a birthday, he's like, "Sorry, you need to leave.
Yeah.
Take your stuff."
Yeah.
Wow.
Get out of the house. Take your stuff and get out of my house.
Why
Well,
specifically models?
I mean, they're consenting adults. It's allowed to do it, I guess. You know.
Because they're hot.
Isn't he in his 50s now, DiCaprio? Before
Yeah,
he
he's
Hey,
almost
he's
50.
still in the, you know.
If you could get
He
it
wants
right,
to be young.
Well,
Shouldn't
I'm
the
not
models be
gonna-
learning by now then?
Well,
I would date
Leonardo
Leo.
DiCaprio
well,
guy.
no,
but
gave George
Leonardo
Clooney crap.
DiCaprio.
He was known for a while. He dated all kinds of people, and then eventually got married. You know.
I think
You wouldn't
Clooney's
date Leo,
wiser.
Bianca?
No.
If he's like, "I'm going to give you 3 good years because then you're going to be too old for me," you
3
wouldn't.
good years.
I'm just saying, some of those models, they're going to get all that fame, all that publicity for being Leo's girlfriend.
Until he breaks off with them for being.
But they know it.
25.
It's like getting a job. It's like a gig for 3 years.
It's a job to be Leo's girlfriend.
Now, I even though I was wanting to see this Rogue Squadron movie, I was looking forward to that. I was looking.
Hey, Tony, do you have to take auditions to be Leo's girlfriend?
Yeah, probably.
All right, we got some rapid fire topics now.
Rapid fire topics. All right.
My kind of topic. All right, let's start with something not comic book related. What the hell is
What?
this?
No. Why would you do this to me?
The greatest. Well, don't worry. There's a lot of comic book stuff. The greatest beer run ever review. Toronto.
Well, they're in Toronto, beer, Canada. Makes perfect sense.
Zac Efron.
Yeah, I'd like to see it. Oh, look.
It's the remake of Strange Brew.
Oh, wait, is Zeus?
Seven. I want to see that. Oh, Apple TV Plus. I have Apple TV. I'm going to watch this.
But what's it about?
A beer
Canadian
run.
beer.
The
Is it a
greatest beer
TV
run
show
ever.
or a movie?
It's a movie on Apple Plus.
Plot. In 1967 New York, Chicky Donahue, Zac Efron, is a
1967.
merchant seaman, frustrated by the negative attitude towards soldiers serving in Vietnam. At the urging of his favorite bartender, the Colonel Bill Murray, Chicky travels to Vietnam to pass out beer among all his old friends serving in the war. Once he gets there, his eyes are open and his naive view of the war quickly changes.
What the hell?
Wow.
It's a war movie. It's not even a beer movie.
What, 1967? Do not say that date ever again.
Why does this sound like a? It sounds like a comedy, war movie. Like you're not supposed to take anything seriously, and that honestly sounds like a Seth Rogen movie to me. But with beer instead of smoking.
Look, Russell Crowe's there too.
Is that the last year the Leafs won the cup?
Yes, Brian. 1967.
Oh, I hate that year. I'm like,
Canadian burn.
Why does he hate that year?
I was even alive then, but yeah.
No, I get
45
it.
years
Wow.
ago. 45 years ago. No.
Good call, Brian. Good call.
No, 55 years ago. My bad.
If you want to learn anything about a great sport, okay, and a history of a country, there's like a 5-part documentary on Netflix, or not Netflix, on here on YouTube, where you can, it's the history of hockey. It's so awesome. That's cool.
So why was hockey invented? Was it like
it was
white people
like,
needed a sport so that black people couldn't dominate?
Because we need soccer on ice. Tony,
well,
it was soccer on ice. That's what hockey is.
Well, it was a combination of a lot of things. It was like soccer, cricket,
and the
not cricket. The cross.
Rugby? Dang it.
And no, what's the other sport? Like knocking balls through holes. It's a stupid game you play in the backyard.
What?
Croquet.
Croquet. Isn't it croquet? Is the old man? It's for old people only.
Oh, it's kind of like baseball and a round and cricket. So it's like,
hold on, I gotta take care of these bitches here. Hold on.
Max is like a pimp taking care of the bitches.
I mean, Canada
keep
has
that hand strong, Max.
Canada hasn't won a Stanley Cup in 30 years anyway. So our own
And the
sport, we
Montreal-
haven't won a
What?
Yeah, Montreal's the
No,
last one.
that's not. Oh yeah, 30.
Why is it called the Stanley Cup? Is there a guy named Stanley? Did he have the
Lord
first?
Yeah, there's a
trophy?
guy named Lord Stanley. Yes,
Lord Stanley. Yeah.
Every trophy in the NHL is named after someone.
And it's the same one. They just keep adding to it. That's why it's so big. It started out. It was just a cup.
You know, somebody took a shit in the Stanley Cup.
What?
Dude.
Oh, what?
It's true.
How
Long
did you
time
have
ago.
time for that?
It was a It was a kid. It was a baby.
Oh, makes sense.
Because wanted to play her sons. They're celebrating. They were celebrating when the Stanley Cup, and then their families were there. And yeah,
Thought it was a toilet or something?
I don't know. It was a baby. But like, people do drink out of the Stanley Cup, right? They do drink beer or wherever, champagne out of the Stanley Cup, and you're sharing with your teammates and coaches. Like, after playing hockey, you probably spit and all that sweat. It's pretty disgusting. Like,
you've never shared a drink with people?
Of a huge
yeah,
trophy.
but Tony, this is about 20 players plus the coaching staff, plus the training staff, everybody else involved. Like this is
Where's
more
the
than one
RJ?
person.
A little spit swapping between
Where's the
teammates. Nothing wrong
maniac?
with that.
Where's the maniac been lately? He's recovering from D23.
He had teaching to do today.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Congrats, RJ. I forgot. George
RJ is
Clooney-
teaching people.
Yeah.
Oh, I weep for this country.
Yeah, what is this? What is this?
George
Wait,
Clooney
what?
says his Batman is better than Batman.
I agree.
Go sit down. Jade's right. You're drunk. You're drunk,
Bat
George.
nipples.
I agree. He's 100% right. George Clooney is the best Batman ever.
He's the best gay Batman ever.
I can't even say that with a straight face, guys. Like, normally, like, I'll troll you guys about the damn Batman and Robin. Okay, I do love that movie, but you know,
It was better than Batman Forever.
What
Or
if
wait,
George
was
Clooney-
that the one I was
what if
supposed to compare it
George
to?
Clooney-
I don't remember.
What if it's really George Clooney? It's not Ben Affleck at all. It's been revealed that George Clooney is
CBR
back in the DCU.
reports that Clooney recently gave a press conference at Roybal Film and TV Bag at Open House where the Ocean Star joked about being the best Batman. He's joking. You think of actors, you don't really think about about education in general. I mean, you look at me and you think, oh, he's just the best Batman. The quip was met with laughter and applause before he reached out to the audience member to ask who the best Batman was. The audience member responded, Ben Affleck. Clooney's wit and humor then shot back with the best available. Ben Affleck, really? He's got nothing on me. Okay.
George, you're the man. Clooney, you're the man.
all right, that's funny. I got it.
Imagine him if he's the Batman at the end of the Flash. It's like, hey Barry, I'm Batman.
You look really old, Mr. Wayne.
In
As
a
long as he
weird,
brings in the Batman.
in a weird casting choice, did anyone watch The Good Place ever?
Yes, the good place.
Yes.
Yeah, I know about it.
It's Ben Affleck with bat nips.
I cannot unsee his character. I keep thinking of his character from The Good Place. That he's going to be.
I hate his character from The Good Place so
He's
much.
he's my least favorite character. Yeah.
When he started talking.
The Acolyte, man, he just joins Disney's Plus Star Wars series. It's going to be hard for me to remove that character when I see him again. It's like he did such a good job. I don't think he's actually like that. It's just he did a good job of being that annoying dude.
Of course.
That's his character, yeah.
Yeah, but I'm really looking forward to the
Playing a
Acolyte.
stereotypical character for Florida, representing my people that way. Or we are that way, so I can't say anything.
Oh, no.
Florida man for a reason.
The series is described as a mystery thriller that will take us into a galaxy of shadowy secrets and emerging dark side powers in the final days of the High Republic era. Awesome. This is one of my most anticipated. I want to see a dark side story. You know, the Sith, the Acolyte. Even the
Acolyte. Shame
that
we haven't
sounds
seen
cool.
it yet.
Yeah, even that sounds cool, right? The Acolyte. I'm gonna watch.
That's the only Star Wars I want to see right now. Dark side. Dark side. Let's go.
All right.
Well,
did Campea actually break it? Because other people were talking about their first reactions to Andor. Look at here. This was from August 6th.
Really?
Here's what they have to say. What is that?
That's not. I don't know where it's from.
Spaceship taking off in the background. Don't worry about it.
That's something totally different, Max.
Oh.
It's the reactions
To
to
the
Star Wars
trail.
Andor. Yeah.
Oh. Whoops. I Googled reaction. I should have researched more. Now shut up, Brian.
Research is your weakness, Max.
Yeah,
research is kryptonite.
That was just to the trailer.
Not research.
Never mind.
When he's like, I want to debate you, the Waz, and I was like, Max, no.
Not research. Not research. Please don't.
But I was on Twitter. I was like, no, Max, no.
I was gonna get Waz, like Jade said. I want to get Waz. No, I don't want to get Waz.
Oh God!
You
Yo,
really
at this
don't,
point,
man.
I got more questions about that comic than I do about his accusations against Matt Reeves.
Yeah.
And if his accusations against Matt Reeves are just like a sad attempt to try to sell comic books.
Would anyone be disappointed that we pay for Disney Plus? We get to see there, but we might have to see the conclusion as a movie. Like if they do a Mandalorian movie.
No,
will you be disappointed, or do you want to see us just on Disney Plus?
I want to see a theater. If they were going to go to a movie, if they're going to go down.
Is it going to come back on Disney Plus?
No, I don't want to do anything illegal. What's that, Tony?
I mean, if it goes to the theater, it's going to eventually come back to Disney Plus. Right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
So
I see your point there.
I would like one if they're going to do like an Endgame type thing.
And that's what the other article the other day was saying in Mandalorian. There's so many Mandalorian.
They're talking about the show itself. I'm talking about like if they take Din Djarin and put him in a movie where it's him, it's Ahsoka. It's
you know what I would like
there,
though,
where you're up against Thrawn or something. You know,
I would like for them if they're gonna do it. I'm up for it, but do like even a different aspect ratio, like IMAX, and maybe not use the volume on this one and just go all out. You know, up the production value a little bit, make it really theatrical. You know, give us 3D.
Make it like 4 hours long, black and white.
And we'll get Jared Leto in the back to have a light bulb swinging in the background.
Oh no!
Let's see what Pedro says here.
Sorry, I heard some stuff earlier.
According to Family, Mando movie is something that he doesn't know anything about. I have no idea. You're coming at us hard. Something I don't know about yet. Pascal had one more thing to share. I'll answer for him. Yes, he wants to. I'll answer for him. Yes, he wants to. Yes, he wants to. And that's a great idea. And if it isn't a conversation already, then it will be after today.
It'll be talked about for sure.
Oh, okay. Rick Famuyiwa, and yeah, I would love Famuyiwa to direct it.
Yeah,
I think he did some of my favorite episodes. Of
I don't think it's a
first couple seasons.
I don't think it's a bad idea. The conclusion to Mandalorian could be a movie.
What does he have that poll though? Is Pascal just talking about his ass? If it's not already a conversation, that will be after today. Do you think
Pascal didn't even say it, Max? Do you not know how to read an article?
Yeah, it says I'll answer for him.
Famuyiwa is the one talking.
Oh, sorry, I misread. Okay, all right.
Yes, if he wants to. The question is if he wants to.
Yeah. All right. Well, do you think that would be a conversation, or they're just like, wouldn't that be something?
We have to see the next season first, right?
Mandalorian is the end. Is Lucasfilms' Endgame? Yeah, right.
I mean, if this next season is garbage, then no, I don't want to see a Mandalorian movie.
Saying, can't you see like a big old thing where they're going up against Grand Admiral Thrawn? Maybe give it like 5 years in the future or something like that, to where it's like a continuation of those stories that we've been getting with Mandalorian, Book of Boba Fett, and Ahsoka coming up. You know, I think that would be awesome, man. Like, that's the kind of speculation I like to do.
I want to see a Mandalorian.
No scoop or scoop that, man.
I want Mando and Boba Fett going on a bounty hunting mission for a whole movie.
I liked Boba Fett too.
I just want all these shows to lead into a fat ass movie, and I think that would be really cool. And I think people would shut up and love it.
Okay, what is this?
Deadpool 3. Did Disney just secretly announce a new release date?
Well, there's rumors that like the other 2024 Marvel movie that has yet to be announced could be Deadpool 3.
I do think they've been waiting too long. I want to see Deadpool.
Because is Deadpool 3 technically MCU?
Yes.
I got to rewatch the second one. I haven't watched.
I haven't seen any of them.
You have?
I hate Deadpool. I hate the character. I don't think it's funny.
Right. That's right. Well, I like him.
What? Because you like Deathstroke?
No.
I'm just joking.
Deadshot.
Looks cool.
Deadshot.
We're scraping the bottom of a barrel of articles here. I got 2 left.
Put the article that I put.
I'm not going to talk about Adolf's peen.
It was in the Washington Post. I think that's a pretty big deal.
Excuse me? That's disturbing.
Why did the Washington Post? Why did editors let that happen?
Slow news day, I guess.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Gorgeous Batman into the Batverse fan poster copies Spider-Man in the best way. I like that.
Batverse.
Oh yeah? Well, the Batman who laugh will wipe out all the Spider-Man, so who cares?
It's Carrie Kelly. I love Carrie Kelly.
Who?
She's the Robin in the Dark. I believe it's the Dark Knight Returns.
Yeah,
okay.
What?
She's also be in that terrible Gotham show.
Ooh.
She's already in Titans, right?
I wish DC
You know what?
could do
You know
something
what?
like this.
You know what DC should do? DC could have something called Batman in the Batverse and have Batman Who Laughs as the main villain.
No.
I'm gonna head out, guys. Have a nice
Thank you.
night.
Have a good night.
Oh, but we saved the best for last, Bianca. Though.
Yeah, save for the best.
You don't even know what the last article's about.
This is that
Okay.
YouTube post extortion.
No, I'm just kidding. Blade Runner. Blade Runner 2099. Do you like Blade Runner?
My dad likes Blade Runner.
Okay, that's all right. Good night, Bianca. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you. Bye.
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 I love
everything. Everything I say was like that's like her saying this is old people, old nerd talk. My dad likes this.
Like boomers enjoy this.
Yeah.
Brian.
I don't know what he was looking at. He was like, "You look really chill right now, Brian."
Oh, dude. PlayStation. I got some GTA
Oh, you got your
5 up on the TV.
PS4 hooked up?
Yeah.
I want to hear Trevor.
This is how I managed to binge watch the entire show of Game of Thrones.
I want to hear Trevor's voice.
I haven't gotten to him yet. I had to
Who here likes
restart.
Blade Runner?
I love it. I love Blade Runner.
Oh, you do?
It's fine.
Did you like? Did you?
Is
Anthony
William
says
here?
her dad has really good taste. The way she said, the way we got to do a clip out of Bianca whenever something's like people aren't feeling it on the show. My dad likes that. Just like.
Fair enough.
Yeah, but I'm excited that it's going to get continued. Blade Runner 2099 limited series, executive produced by Ridley Scott, is heading to Amazon.
Let's be honest. Ryan Gosling and Harrison Ford are not going to be in it.
And I'm okay with that.
Yeah, I'm fine with that too.
I haven't seen the sequel yet, so.
Oh, you haven't? You love Blade Runner and you didn't see 2049?
Yeah, there's a whole
Must be the
thing.
best.
I'll explain it to you sometime off.
Okay.
Hey,
All right.
I see.
Oh, he had to put that in there. You come in here to call me Tubby. Say it to my face.
How do you know he's talking to you, Max? Why are you making assumptions?
Yeah, he's probably talking about me. You know,
Could be
that's
talking
my
about
fame.
Aaron or George.
Me.
I'm not Tubby.
Or Bianca.
Trust me.
I say some really mean things to Isaac.
Have you seen
Isaac
me?
thinks my city is fictional, so.
I think we all have a reason for him to call us Tubby, to be fair.
Degrassi. They say their mom likes it. I always say I know. Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I had for tonight. Did the
You got-
Enosh go live?
Yes, he is.
Oh, okay. And then,
You got 20
you know
minutes.
what? I can't even go on Enosh because when does Rings of Power come out? In like
20 minutes.
20 minutes.
I could jump in and say hi, and then I'll go watch Rings of Power.
Don't do that, Isaac.
Thank you, Jane.
I tried.
Max, I thought you could start working out now.
I was on the weekend. I was feeling really good. I was walking the dog, fishing.
And then I went to work on Monday and went right back to normal.
Oh, shut up, Brian. Telling
Hey,
you
I
that.
can't talk shit. I was supposed to start working out like months ago, bro. And I just
So what I'm hearing is
I sit in this
MME
chair
weight
every night
loss
and I-
challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah, we can do that, Tony.
should.
Yeah. Tony's
I want to see. I want.
weight loss.
First, I
challenge.
need to get a
I was-
scale that goes that high. But
I want
as
to see you
soon as
guys
I
on a
do,
tread. I want to see you guys
we're
on a
gonna,
treadmill together. You do a live stream with both of you on a treadmill, streaming it, and
Fuck you,
Or-
Isaac.
Jade,
Look at
that's
this.
Facts. Pizza
Max
tastes
is on
good,
my
though.
He a hater.
Pizza
It
does
tastes really
taste
good,
good, though.
Really
Isaac
good,
is a
though.
hater.
yeah, pizza.
I love
Oh my
pizza.
god!
He hating on New York City.
If you want to talk about carbs, I had
Dinner
pasta.
last night. Domino's.
You know what? If you want to talk about carbs, I had pasta and pizza today.
You had
Pasta.
pasta?
Yeah,
Pasta.
and pizza.
Pasta. In the past, you had pasta?
It was only, I only had a little bit, but I had a lot of pizza today, like 4 slices.
Listen, Figgy. I mispronounce things all more than anyone, though.
One time.
No, you
Here's the
can't
thing.
consistently say Figgy.
Here's the thing: I can eat the most heaviest foods. I never gain weight.
Shut up, Aaron. Screw you.
It's because you got a
Screw
tapeworm.
Canada. Screw Canada.
Oh.
It's all
You're
the
not supposed to
shivering.
See that?
Yeah, you want to
My
play?
fat-
Don't blame
my
Canadians.
fat middle
Go to
finger.
Europe, Max. Go to Europe. Everybody's go to Europe. You're all skating in Europe.
I don't think me going to another part of the world is going to make me less fat. Thank you, Aaron.
It might go to where there's a lot of fat people.
Unless I walk there. Unless I walk there.
I mean, a lot of people do walk.
Or try to walk and swim.
I mean, in Europe, right? There's a lot of skinny people in Europe because people walk a lot in Europe compared to North
What link
America.
is Isaac sharing?
So I have to move to Europe to walk. I gotta just walk. I just gotta walk.
Max will move to to France.
Wow.
Max, go New York
Aaron,
City.
Get the exercise bike.
This is actually kind of almost it's like of a burn almost. Jade's burning you, Aaron. My left butt cheek has more fat than your whole body.
Wow, Aaron, dude, is like freaking string bean over here.
I always been skinny. I always been athletic. So
good for you, man.
All right,
Athletic.
enough.
I'll give you the skinny, Aaron, but I don't know about the athletic.
I've been athletic. Yes, I have. Always been.
Oh, all right.
Look at that.
In from here. How do I end the show now?
Muscle.
I'm flexing right now. You can't see it, but I'm flexing.
I'm flexing too.
15-inch.
What? Oh no! What is he? Is this a? All right. Hold on. Let me see.
Isaac. Look where you started.
Got another
This is
match.
all
We already showed this, Isaac.
This is
No,
all
we didn't.
Isaac's fault.
All right.
Isaac's
All right.
fault.
All right. Campea is going to end the show here. Hold on a second.
Campea's got the show here. Okay.
All right. Campea's going to have the last word on the show. He made the thumbnail, and then we're going to end it.
I would say more like 10.
Undo the mighty Campea pants. Urinating all over their freaking seats and say, "This is what you get."